Welcome back, guys. We are a family of 5 from the UK that travel full-time in our self-converted lorry. If you've been following our adventures recently, you'll know that we've just come back from road tripping around Ireland, which was really good fun, but the weather has not been so fun. So after a brief stopover in Suffolk, we're now on our way up to Hull to catch the overnight ferry to the Netherlands. Thank you to P&O Ferries for sponsoring this video and getting us over to Europe for our next big adventure. But before we get started, if you haven't yet subscribed, we'd love it if you would. It's completely free for you, but makes a huge difference to us. Well, we could be in trouble here because we literally have 20 minutes spare to make it to the ferry, which means if we get held up in more traffic and it gets delayed by 20 minutes, then we are not making tonight's ferry.
And we're travelling through rush hour. So there is some major delays. There's been a 7-mile tailback on that side. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy at a minute.
It's been crazy. We can't figure out how many accidents there's been. It seems like there may have been even 3 or 4 or
yeah,
up
we
to
passed
4
at least
maybe.
4.
Yeah, absolutely insane. And do you know what? I'm going to say it. We have never seen anything like this in any other country that we've ever travelled to.
Is that it there?
The boat?
It looks like a bloody cruise ship.
No, it didn't look massive. When we looked at that, I looked at like the plans and stuff. It's huge.
That's a big boat.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, they're boarding now, but
Yeah.
well, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God, look at that, he has to reverse. Rid you down a train. Don't tell me I need a reverse. I don't like reversing. Just quiet, because I don't know whether I need a reverse on. I would imagine I do.
You can do it, babe. You can do it, babe. You can do it.
Yeah, of course I can do it.
We're on.
Yeah.
That car's facing that way then.
They'll turn us at the other end.
Oh, okay. Someone's excited.
It's a nice
Okay.
one. Look at that.
I know.
Yes, it's a cup of tea.
You got it, Mum?
Yeah.
It's a cup of tea thing.
Oh, Daddy can have a cup of tea.
Oh, that's
Love.
right. Got 1 bed for me, 1 bed for Rosie, and that means you lot can get out of my cabin. Go on.
All right.
Out you get.
Don't do
Mush,
that.
mush, underlay. Out you get. Watch Rosie. Watch Rosie. She's out.
I love you, Daddy.
Nearly lost her there.
Love you, Daddy. These dolls are heavy.
Get a dog, they said.
Right, love you.
See you later. I'll see you later on.
See you later.
See
See
you
ya.
later, alligator.
Peace and tranquility is beautiful already.
Right, so this is the pet-friendly cabin. Rick's got the pet-friendly room, which only has 2 beds. So we need to go and find our cabin now. We are on deck 10, so we'll go find it.
Luxury.
Right, we found it. Ready? Come on then, guys. Oh, lights on. Oh, this is nice. There we are. So this is our lovely cabin.
Yes.
2 bunks
I did
at the top here, which we are going to fold down in a minute, so we're nice and ready for bedtime tonight. Now, I'm really not sure who's got the better deal here. Rick with Rosie down on deck 7 with all the noise, and then possibly having to go out in the middle of the night in the dark on the outside deck to let her out for a wee. Or is it me, sole parent in charge of 3 children in a little cabin? I'm not sure. What do you reckon, guys? Okay, right, let's get these beds down. These ladders go on. Right, Right, it's a while off bedtime yet. Well, I say it's a while off bedtime. If we were normally just in the lorry, it would be bedtime right now. But there's so much to do on this ship and the kids are very excited. So we're gonna go and have an explore and perhaps get a bite for our tummies as well. Found the stairs? Good. It is like a maze because this ship is absolutely massive.
Well, me and Rosie are getting settled into our little cabin here. It's actually quite good because we've got a window, and I love having a window, so we can watch. We've now sort of left, not quite yet, out at sea. We're still in the River Humber, I believe it is. Yeah, just had a cup of tea. Managed to download 2 films off Netflix, though I could only access the kids' Netflix, which means I've got David Attenborough and a film called Home Team, which has got Kevin James in it. So whilst Kira and the kids are out there enjoying the entertainment, I am in here with that little girl. So we have left Rosie before in the lorry, but that's obviously her home. That's her. She's used to that place. She's used to the surroundings. She's not used to this, so she'll probably whine. So I'm going to stay with her. Hopefully Kira brings me some food because I am starving. So all I've got is 1 tea bag left. Nothing else. So I'm just going to stand here and watch England disappear.
Well, I just had to drop little Jack off because he's feeling a bit poorly. So he's now in Richard's cabin. Me and the kids are on a mission to go and find some food. Pizza!
Oh, 2 for me.
No.
Lovely
2
job.
for me. Do we need this?
Oh, yummy.
I want some pepperoni pizza first. Yeah.
This is what we need.
Pizza is the answer to everything.
If you want children to be good, get them pizza.
Not sure that works.
Okay, we just are on our ferry. So it's really night time. So we could go to bed.
I'm tired, so I'm going to finish watching my film. Take Rosie. I might take Rosie out now, actually.
You do look really tired.
I know, it's been a big day. That drive was so stressful.
Good night, babe.
See you later.
Have a good night's sleep.
Oh, it's either going to be really, really nice, or she's going to be a blooming
I know.
nightmare.
I did say, like, I don't know who's got the worst deal
Oh, guys,
or the
don't
better
fall
deal.
down.
Who's got the better deal?
I think
What do you reckon?
I've got a window, which I love. Yeah, it's nice and quiet, which I love. And so far I haven't heard any other dogs, because the kennels are actually at the far end, which is nice. I'm just going to head straight out to the bar.
No, you're not. He won't do that. He doesn't like going to pubs by himself.
I know, it's very scary going by yourself as a grown adult.
Instead of heading straight back to our cabin, I snuck back to the cafe to get myself a late night snack and agreed to let the kids have a play in the kids area. Jack was obviously feeling a lot better. The plan for the soft play for the kids area was to wear them out. Has it worked?
No, Dad just says a poop head.
See, it really hasn't worked. They are still full of beans. Thankfully though, they settled really quickly and we all had a really good night's sleep.
Well, good morning, guys. Me and Rosie slept really, really well last night. Beautiful sleep. Got woken up by the ship's wake-up call, so slept right through to 7 o'clock local time. So just having a cup of tea, jump in the shower, and then Kira and the kids will come and get me, I think. Both of our phones have died, and we don't have chargers, so yeah, we're going a little bit blind. And need to get my phone charged up because I won't have a sat nav. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one when we leave. yeah, I'm on this side now.
Yeah, right is right. Right, that's it. We are now in the Netherlands. It was a relatively smooth ferry crossing, so that was good. And we were the last ones off the boat this morning, which is the first time that's ever happened. But still, it didn't take that long, so I can't complain. Passport control was relatively quick, and there was no customs check. We got checked going to Northern Ireland on the way there and the way back, but no checks at in England here, and no checks on this side in the Netherlands, which is really bizarre, but can't complain.
Especially when I got a pat down going into Northern Ireland.
I know.
And then nothing here. But I ain't complaining, it was all good.
Yeah, that's it. So we're now on the road. Rick's getting used to driving on the right, which actually he always finds easier than driving on the left, so it'll probably take him an hour or so.
I'm settled into it.
Settled in already?
Yeah.
So we've got a 2-hour drive ahead, and then we'll be arriving at our next park up.
Daddy is the winner!
There we go, guys. Just arrived at our parking spot in Belgium. We're not in the Netherlands anymore, we're now in Belgium. We're in Belgium. But we're a bit hungry, it's lunchtime, so we're going to grab some lunch and then we'll probably show you guys around a bit.
Yeah, but we might just get fined a whole bunch here because it was a no heavy goods area, and apparently if you're over 3.5 ton, you have to get a special thing. So hopefully it doesn't pick us up as a heavy goods vehicle, and it picks us up as a motorhome.
Yeah, that's the debate, isn't it? What are we classed as?
Well,
it's a funny one.
There is big motorhomes in here.
Yeah.
There's big motorhomes in here that weigh definitely over more than 3.5 ton.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they're allowed over as a motorhome, I'm a motorhome.
Yeah. But there is a, I think when we had a quick Google, because we got a bit confused at the signs and all of this stuff, and the truck sat nav wasn't letting us in, just wouldn't, you know, it was saying you can't go down this bit. But we had a little look on Google and it was saying something about like a device for the tolls that we need because we're over 3.5 tons.
Yeah, toll device for commercial vehicles.
Yeah, that was it.
And we're not commercial. The only problem is
we look like we are.
We look like we are, and on our logbook we're still a private heavy goods vehicle.
So we might be commercial.
So we're commercial. We're
Who knows? This park up on the outskirts of Lamel in Belgium is completely free. There are no services, but it's a beautiful place to spend a few days overlooking the canal.
And there's loads to explore. Right, what a place this is for a first stop out back in mainland Europe, I was about to say the Netherlands, but it's
we're in Belgium already.
We're in Belgium already. That's the country we're in. What a stop this is, all of this nature, it's great to be back out. The only problem is my hay fever is on one.
And if you know anything about anyone who has hay fever, they're always really dramatic.
Yeah, we're like vegans.
Like vegans?
Yeah, we have to make it known to absolutely everyone we're suffering from hay fever.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it is brutal.
We're going to make apple and blackberry pie tomorrow. So later we're going to collect some loads and blackberries later. And I'm going to eat these ones.
Right, so we've just come across this, which looks like beavers gnawing away. That has actually felled the trees. There's actually a beaver right here, look, check this out. Hey beaver, what you doing?
So we're almost to the top, and it's actually quite scary. It doesn't look that high, but as soon as you start walking it, feels high, doesn't it, babe?
It's not too bad, it's just my fitness.
It doesn't feel high.
No, you were all right, Jack, but I think Teddy and Piper, how was it fit so far?
Not scary.
Yeah. Right, let's push on to the top. wow.
How incredible was that, eh? That's amazing. You can see the town of Lamel in the distance there. You ready?
See how high we are.
Oh, it's huge. You want to see how high we are? Look. You ready?
Look down. This is amazing and completely free too. You just walk through the forest, climb on up, and you've got these incredible views. Well, we're in the Sahara. Obviously not the real Sahara. This is Sahara Belgium, not Sahara Africa. So it's actually called the Lamel Sea Sahara, so called because of its very desert-like landscape. This landscape here was actually used by a weapons manufacturer to test grenades. But now the abandoned wasteland has been turned into a nature reserve with lots of hiking trails, the observation tower that we climbed, and the lake in a former quarry. Look at these blackberries. We've been out this morning collecting all of these blackberries from all the bushes, and we're going to make an apple and blackberry crumble later on today.
It's only you can turn my world upside down.
Morning guys, it's day 3 for us here in Belgium and we're now on our way to our next park up, but we are going to stop off at a little supermarket first. Our fridge is probably the emptiest it's ever been. We didn't do a shop before we left the UK, we haven't had time since we've been here, and we realised it's Sunday today, so most of the big supermarkets are closed, so we're only going to do a little one, get enough food for today, and then we'll stock up maybe tomorrow. Little Rosie is loving her new bed, which you would have seen in last week's episode. Rick built her a new bed for the cab and it's absolutely perfect.
She's doing good.
She is, isn't she?
Beautifully.
So much better for her.
She doesn't grow much more.
No. Well, you have to build a bigger one. It's so much better for her. So yeah, she's just having a nice snooze now, which she does on most of our journeys, to be honest. It's probably the quietest time we have during our day is when we're driving, so it's a nice time for her to get a bit of rest. After grabbing a few bits from the shop, finding our park up and stopping for lunch, me and the kids got stuck right in making the apple and blackberry crumble. Making crumble has to be one of the easiest desserts there is to make, but so satisfying. Nice and careful, well done. We served ours with ice cream, but Rick would have probably preferred custard.
I like it.
Tonight's park up is a motorhome stopover at Blegney Mine. This one also has services, which is really good. After speaking to some Brits, they told us the tour around the mine wasn't really worth it, so we decided not to bother and took in the site from the outside instead. There's animals and a play park, which kept the kids entertained until we headed back to the lorry for bedtime. So this is our third park up in Belgium. We're in a town called St. Viv, which is on the western side of the country. Found a lovely park up. You're meant to park over there, but it's too busy. So we've chucked ourselves in the corner here and hopefully we'll be all right. There's loads of space, so it's just space for cars, motorhomes, but only 6 official motorhome parking spots. So we are breaking the rules a little bit, but just behind me there is a skate park, a very little skate park, which is perfect for the kids, and they've been practicing all their moves on their skateboards and scooters, so really good fun. But we haven't been into the town yet, so we're going to go and have a wander into the town. I don't know what's there, apart from the fact that we drove past a massive play park, so before we get anywhere I know the kids are going to want to stop off there and burn off all that energy. It's got these Olympic rings at the roundabout here, so it must have some sort of connection to the Olympics. I don't know what though, so we'll have to find out. Rick isn't with us today because it's just a bit too hot to leave Rosie in the lorry by herself. It's really well insulated and it's not that hot in there when you've got the doors and the window's all open so it's not uncomfortable, then obviously if we go out we need to kind of shut some of those windows and the door. So he's just going to stay back with her. How cool is this in the park? Looks like a little book library. See if there's any children's books, Teddy.
There must be some.
A little vending machine
Sour thing.
with Nutella. We've got honey, eggs, strawberry jam, raspberry jam,
Mummy, can you pass me a coin?
and loads of bread. Can I pass you a coin? I don't think so, madam.
Pringles.
What would you get? Pringles, would you?
Oh, I don't think he's a vegetarian.
No.
I'll get fruit.
Look good though, huh?
What is the name of those big peppers?
Oh, and they take card, so you can't use the no coins excuse, can I?
Oh, look at that. Daddy will like that.
A crisp and beer hamper. He would like that very much. That is a good hamper.
It's looks like a nice shop too.
What do you reckon, Pip? Has he been good enough?
Nah.
Poor Jackie boy. Look what's happened. New shoes, new sandals from Go Outdoors. Broke. You only had them about a week, didn't you, buddy? No good. So Jack is now going to have to hop along, isn't you, mate? It's going to be tricky. Well, I thought we were really lucky there because we found a shoe shop, like, I don't know, straight past it. Is that the same one? I think that's the same one. So we waited a while and then found out that a pair of sandals which Jack liked, which were the only, you know, they were all like that, no prices on, so we had to ask, and it was £50 for a pair of kids' sandals. 58 euro, about £50. So I'm sorry, Jack, but you're going to have to wait a bit longer. Good news though, because I think I found somewhere for us to get some food. A little friture, which I think is how you say it, like Belgian fries, which are really good. Last time we got loads when we were in Belgium. See how many we can get today. What do we think then, guys?
Very good.
Very good. Right, you Teddy, you enjoyed it? Speechless, huh? Right, lovely fries, gorgeous. Went to pay the bill and they don't take cards, so there was some sort of app where they can take payment from. Not sure what that is, it's obviously a Belgium thing. And there was cash. And we've not long been here, so we haven't been to a cash point. I know that's a really, really poor judgment. But yeah, anyway, I've had to leave my driving licence with them. They did want the passport, but I didn't have that. Don't carry that around. So they got my driving licence, and now they've shown me where I can find a cash point. So I'm gonna go find the cash point, get some money out to pay for dinner, and then I'll be able to get the chips that I ordered for Rick, so he doesn't miss out. Success. Woo. We finally paid our restaurant bill, and then the kids had a quick splash about in the fountains before calling it time and heading back with Rick's fries.
Going to some chips.
Whoa, you got some chicken.
Richard?
Yeah, you heard right. We had one issue out in Spain. We did the whole of Morocco,
Yeah.
came back, done all the trips since then. Okay, I'll try and fire it up once more.